With the armies of Trebizond and Theodoro just days away from attacking the exhausted Byzantine troops in Guria, Emperor Ioannis called an emergency meeting with his close privy council immediately. Andronikos Komnenos and Nikephoros Phokas ran from their quarters to the war table. Ioannis hunched over a map, sweating over frantic drawings of possible routes of escape.
This is madness. How could Trebizond have known our armies were in Guria? How did they reach us so quickly? My trusted advisors, how can we escape the situation?
Lord, I recommend we rush our troops in Trebizond back to Constantinople as soon as possible. It is sad to say, but we may have lost 7,000 good men in Guria with that mistake. With our remaining units back in the capital, we can hire mercenaries and plan a counterattack. I did try to say we were spread too thin.
Thank you to you both. I will order that the troops in Trebizond retreat to Constantinople, and I will spend the night praying in Hagia Sophia that our men in Guria fight long enough to be able to retreat safely to Imereti. Hello, and this is Imperial Souvlaki. Welcome back to episode 8. So here we're stuck in this pretty bad situation, and the Privy Council has said that we should move our troops to Constantinople. They've been stacking Trebizond, and the other stack should move behind Imereti if they don't get stack wiped. So, we'll see what happens. Ideally they don't, and then this way we can go and get mercenaries back in Constantinople and come back and rejoin our brothers behind Imereti, and then go full ham and go and siege down Trebizond, destroy the Trebizondian troops, and once we do, go over to Theodoro and demolish them as well. So that is the current plan, but let's see what actually is going to happen and what Trebizond's plan is. Now I should have put this general on before because he has really good maneuvering speed, and we probably would have been able to avoid this. Now, if we put him on originally, he would have been fast enough to outrun Trebizond, and Trebizond would not have attacked both of our stacks in Trebizond itself. But, again, that means I would have had to have a brain to be able to think about that, but I don't. So instead we're moving these guys over to Constantinople, and we're going to pray to God, and all the, God, to Zeus, to Ares, to anybody that you can pray to, that these guys don't get stack wiped in Guria. Alrighty guys, get on that ship. Coming in how many days? Just a few days. Alright. It kind of sucks that they have to go on the boat because it's a little bit stressful. So if they stack up our guys in Guria, they can come and join us in Trebizond. But let's take a look and see what's happening here now. You know, we're doing a little bit better than I expected. I thought we'd have less morale than that, but thankfully the month changed just at the right time. Okay. They got a 9 roll though, and we got a 3. Of course we have to have the terrible luck. But the advantage is that they have a -2 terrain. -2 terrain penalty. Okay. But yeah, we're hitting better numbers here. So this is good. Wow, the morale, it's really close. It is actually very close. We might actually be able to win that. So we're not going to go back to Constantinople. Change of plans. Sorry, advisors, but you go on a dime decision here. We're bringing our guys back. Oh, but Theodoro's joining in. Okay, yeah, we'd lose that. We'd lose that. But we're going to bring our troops back to Trebizond. Looks like Imereti is joining in on the battle here too. But it's still a risk, so I think I'm going to retreat here. Yeah. Okay. I really didn't want to risk losing that many troops. We're going to play it safe. We're going to get our troops back in Trebizond. We're going to see where those guys run off to. We'll hide behind the fort for now because I know they can't reach us there. Hopefully we still hold on to Imereti in Trebizond and they don't run away somewhere else. Looks like they're going to be fighting Theodoro. But they can take on Theodoro, that's fine. Okay. So we're going to make these mercenaries here and then send them over to Trebizond once they're built. Let's see here. I'm ready, running to Guria. Oh, never mind. They didn't fight in Guria. So I'm ready, just running back to Trebizond here. We'll rejoin them there. Our guys are going to recover morale behind Emirati's fort. And then everybody's going to join up and it'll be one happy party. Probably not a happy party. It'll just be a party. Party trying to siege down Trebizond. And these guys are going to come now. They're built. Regroup them. Send them over to Trebizond. So I'm ready to hit it first, which means it's going to be Emirati's siege. Which is fine, because we're going to actually give that province over to Emirati. We don't want to take the, what's it called? The admin hit for having to core that. Instead, we're going to have Emirati core it. And then we're going to take it back when we diplomatically annex them. Join these guys up. Now I know that Theodoro and Trebizond have sieged down like one little province on the north side of Emirati, but that's not a problem because it's not a fort, it's not really worth anything. And on our way over to Theodoro after, we'll just go and unsiege that very quickly. Not a big deal. I don't think they actually have the balls to come over to the fort in Emirati, because they know if they do come, then they're going to have the full Byzantine and Emirati army together coming to wreck them a new one. So that was actually... Okay, and Ioannis has died. 6 pretender rebels. Okay, see, like, Ioannis dying is a good thing, because we want Costadino with a 666, like, satanically numbered, but amazing skills. But the Pretender Rebels is something I didn't want to deal with now, because we're going to have to take these 3k stacks back and then bring them to reunite with Bosnia. Not ideal. Alright, grant the privilege, but not ideal. Waste more manpower, waste more money. Well, I guess you guys are saying, like, well, this is what you take for taking somebody with an average claim. But I'm sorry, 666 average claim, totally worth it. 100% worth it. Now let's just see how long it takes to siege down Trebizond. And yeah. Send these guys over. Yeah, congratulations. Oh yeah, we still have to... We gotta Royal Mary again, because Ioannis is dead. We'll do that. We'll lower our legitimacy a little bit more. Ferdinand. Now, how funny would it be if Ferdinand got killed by a Bosnian subject? Subtle World War I joke. Very subtle. I find it funny. You guys don't. If you guys don't, then I get it. But I find it friggin' hilarious. And a Serbian revolt in Skopje. You know, it's just add to the amazing times right now. Because we definitely didn't need to waste more money than we've already wasted now. Definitely. Alright. Let's get these guys together. We'll base these guys here. We don't want to waste any more sailors. Now that we defeated the Trebizond's fleets. Alright, so I'm kind of stuck in terms of how I'm going to get to Bosnia here. Because I can't get through Skopje because we're going to die. So we're going to need more troops anyways. Yeah. Serbs at 10k. We can't afford to have anything less than them. Plus the fact that we have to fight 6k in Zira. Alright, yeah, congratulations, took Skopje. We have to fight the guys in Zira. We're gonna lose more men. Lose tax. Okay, sorry guys. Nobility, lose 15 loyalty. See, I don't want to lose tax because I'm cheap. I'll probably take the loyalty, but then they'll be disloyal again. Let's take a look. Oh, 7. See, I was thinking we'd lose the loyalty and I'd just give them land, but we can't give them land or we'll have an aristocratic coup. Okay. See, it's not a very high taxed area anyways. So maybe it's not that bad if we lose the tax. Maybe it's still okay. Yeah, let's turn a blind eye. We'll lose the tax. It's okay. We can survive without it. We need to make sure that we don't have any more revolts. No nobility rising up for any reason. Nothing like that. Okay, Ottomans. Alright, so I see that they still have some boats in Theodoro. And Imereti is doing its job in keeping a fleet over in the eastern Black Sea, but we're going to join them there just in case, but we're not going to send everyone because again we want to save on sailors. Sink all ships. Opolos Papadopoulos is chilling out there, that's fine. And okay, where... Yeah, we're going to send our guys through... Oh, we can go through the Ottoman. Okay, so that's great. So we're going to go through the Ottomans' land, go into Zira, and join up with the Bosnians. But where are the Pretender rebels going? Where are they going? Okay. Vacation to Hungary, I guess, after a long, hard siege of Zira with no fort. They deserve a well-deserved vacation over in Hungary. Anyways, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what they're going to do. But it's really random. I don't think I've ever had rebels, like not regular rebels, like separatists do sometimes if they're crossing somebody else's borders that have cores there. But pretenders to run away? That's really just like really bizarre. Yeah, really bizarre. Yeah, so we'll siege down Skopje here. I know the fort's going to get rid of it anyways, but we'll stay here, wait for the Bosnians, regroup with the Bosnians, and then think of how to deal with these Serbs, seeing as the pretenders disappeared. We were going to deal with them first, but now that they're not here, we can't deal with them. So the Serbs are the next priority. Okay, separatism, excellent, that's what I want to hear. 9 on 10 is not great. Probably need to get more troops, but then more money. And we already have so many mercenaries. This is costing us so much a month. Decisions. You know, you guys are probably also thinking, why do you declare so many wars so fast? And why do you declare war with no manpower? Now the reason is the opportunity was there, so why wouldn't I? But it's alright. It's fine. We got this. We're just going to take down these 2 provinces. We're going to hire some mercenaries. We're going to do our thing. And then everything will be okay. We're going to hire 1 more mercenary. 10 on 10 sounds good enough to me right now. I just don't want to spend more money. Okay, let's take a look here. You know, this siege on Trebizond is literally taking forever. It has been almost a year. It's the worst. This is the worst. We're bleeding cash, we're bleeding manpower, bleeding time from my life that I could be using, planning like an assault on Venice or the Ottomans or really anybody else other than Trebizond. Like, I asked for it, but I didn't want it to be this dragged on. It's my mistake. Well, I guess now we just consider the Serbian separatists I continue drinking this beer, and something good will pop up eventually. Knowledge is power. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, knowledge is power. I'm going to keep my prestige high, just because it has so many good benefits. You know, including military benefits. And considering we're at war so often, the prestige is definitely a great thing. And the Ottomans have a lot of bonuses actually to the military. So 1-on-1 with equal numbers, and let's say an equal general, they probably have an advantage. So if we can have more prestige, then we can have a little bit of our own bonus. And those are the pretenders running through Crimea. What they plan to do, I have no idea. Are they going to come and attack me in Trebizond? Are they colluding with the Trebizondian forces here? Alright. Perfect, got niche. Alright. -1 penalty. Let's see, if it was 10-on-10 and normal circumstances, I would take the risk. But this is risky. I don't know how I feel about the fact that they have a 2 shock general. We only have a 1 shock general. Yeah, we're gonna just wait this off a little bit longer. See if I could take troops from there, bring them over and help out. 024 with a weak claim. No. No. See, you can't give me a 666 with an average claim, and that's just amazing. Minus the average claim, but like 666 is amazing. And then offer me a 024 with a weak claim. Like, what about that is enticing for me to take? Like, the 0, 100%. The weak part, 100%, definitely. Like, you sold me. You sold me this era. No thanks. It's to more pressing matters. Perfect. Upgrade. Attack this up too. We can start getting to our influence ideas that we'll take when we hit to 5. Alright. Let's take these guys. Triples on 7%. Only 2 years later. Alright. I think we're gonna just go for it. But I don't know if we should hire somebody else first. But I think we're just gonna go for it. Because we're bleeding money just sitting here with mercenaries. And those guys are just wreaking havoc across the provinces and will have devastation. So I need to do something about it. But do I take these troops first? Nah. Let's just go for it. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. And let's see what happens with these troops. I'm a little bit nervous. But it shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Let's find out. See you guys in the next episode.
Ioannis had passed away, and the nation wept the loss of their longtime ruler. However, with the battle in Trebizond being much less costly than expected, our Basilisa continued to siege on the Trebizond fort. In the meantime, she takes a risk, attacking the Serbian separatists in less favorable terrain without a superior number of soldiers. Will the first tactical decision by the Basilisa be a failure? We find out in the next episode.